Have you ever
Let's
seen
see.
a body like this before in your life?
She happens to be my daughter.
Oh, well, then I guess you have. No, seriously, listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, or more to the point, to you, you let me know, okay?
Can you hammer a 6-inch spike through a board with your penis?
Not right now.
A girl's gotta have her standards.
Well, there it is, folks. You called it. You called the movie, Matt. You heard maybe like
You nailed it.
2 words. You nailed it.
Yeah, I impressed myself with that one, with the speed of which I nailed
Pretty
it.
quick. You whipped that shit out real quick.
Yeah,
You ever seen that movie too?
Mm-mm. But speaking of penises,
We were not speaking of penises.
that song did, or that clip did.
What?
And nail
Okay.
through your penis.
All right,
Anyways.
that's true. Speaking of penis, listening to the word penises, Chuck,
Listening to the word
That's
penises,
smelling of penis. Okay.
I actually have something to go with that. So I have to have another back surgery, a decently sized one. And one of the complications with the surgery that I kind of chuckled at, I think it's called like retrograde ejaculation or something ejaculation, where if they nick a nerve in my spine, I will no longer be able to bust a nut. I'll still be able to orgasm, but every time I go to come, it'll get drained into my bladder. And then I'll piss it out. Yeah. I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
That sounds terrible.
I was like, what the fuck, man? That's horrible. That's disgusting.
and
Is
then
that
you got to
true?
go in. Yeah, that's a real thing.
All right, I'm going to look this up. Ejaculate
I think it's like
into
your bladder.
bladder. All right, here we go.
from back surgery.
A retrograde ejaculation where semen flows backward into the bladder instead of out of the penis from nerve damage from surgery, diabetes, or multiple sclerosis, medications such as antidepressants or blood pressure medications, bladder or prostate problems, or spinal cord injuries. So
There you go. Spinal cord injury.
Retrograde ejaculation.
Damn, I got it fucking right. Hell yeah, dude.
Right.
I said it right. It just doesn't sound right. It just sounds weird. And I looked at the guy. I was like, shut the
Retrograde
fuck up.
ejaculation sounds weird.
Well, yeah, retrograde. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah, it sounds like
what it
masturbating
means.
to your horoscope. It's like
It's weird. When he told me that, I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. Come on, you're lying. He's like, no,
retrograde
man.
master ejaculation. Retrograde.
Ah, Venus is in retrograde. So is my semen.
Oh, Venus is in my bladder. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hey, guys. Hi.
You glad to be back?
I'm glad to be back. I'm a little.
Hey. So we don't have Fuzzy right now. So let's wait to get an update on you. But can we just decide something right here and now? Because I teased this live.
Yep.
And I today was supposed to be our inaugural run of it, but then last minute we called an audible and I forgot I'd already scheduled it. So we were going to go live last night. And then the ship hit the sand and Matt couldn't make it, but he could make it tonight. And so I said, okay, that's fine. I'll release the episode for the podcast today in keeping with our new rule. Only I'd already scheduled it and it had already released and it had already come out.
Good job, dude. You said all that stuff. Now people are gonna be so confused. I'm like, what the fuck?
So the podcast came out yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Chuck and I were recording part 2 of the podcast yesterday afternoon. And I was explaining how, yeah, we're going to release the podcast when so people will know when to go Locker Room Live because War Stories interviews will come out. And that evening, if War Stories comes out, if you get a War Stories episode, a War Stories interview, that evening, join us for Locker Room, right? That's kind of how we figured out the best way to do it, right?
Right.
And then the Locker Room episode will be available only on YouTube at first. So if you want to catch it live, you want to get the raw thing, you got to listen to it live, because then we have to start editing them, because we've talked about stuff on Locker Room Live and played music and played clips that then it gets demonetized because we talk about a song for too long, or we play a movie clip for too fucking long, or whatever. So I think what we're saying is, if you want the real deal Holyfield, who said, are we going?
Marco?
What do you think?
Motherfucker, we're
Are you
on,
serious?
Homie, we're on. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, this is amazing.
We went.
Hold
yeah.
on, dude. I'm sending a photo. Dude.
So after today, the plan is, if you get an episode of War Stories, you will get an episode of Locker Room. But the Locker Room episode will be live. And then on probably either Saturday or Sunday, depending on what day. Like if it's Wednesday, it'll be Saturday. If it's Thursday, it'll be Sunday. We'll release the edited Locker Room episode as a podcast. And then I don't know what the hell we'll do with the ended episodes. We might have to figure out a way for people to watch them somewhere other than YouTube. I don't know. So that's where we're at. So there's officially a Locker Room Live episode that I don't know who can or can't see because it's blocked on our YouTube channel.
Well, we can do an OnlyFans. We can put it there on OnlyFans.
We are not doing an OnlyFans.
It'd be funny.
can
It's not
quickly-
sexual.
What?
The sluts just made it sexual.
There's plenty of other places that we can do like a paywall. Yes, Matt.
Knucklehead needs a link.
How does he?
I don't know. I don't know. He just said can't see the link again.
Bro, we can use Fansly.
I'm sending it. We don't have to discuss podcast business right now. I'm just saying that we do have to figure that out. So anyway, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Matt, he's coming in, I guess. Anyway,
What do you guys think I should do before I get a job? My buddy told me I should start an OnlyFans or like a foot fetish thing.
why?
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
I guess I just don't get millennium humor. Then
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. He was like, you should do that.
is he serious?
I don't know. He's a Marine, so he could be
Well,
serious.
Yeah.
Hard to tell sometimes, you know.
This is his way of telling you he's gay and he has a foot fetish and he's always had a crush on you.
I sent him a photo of my foot and I was like, you like that?
Nobody likes that.
Dude, it was fucking gross. I was all spreading my feet and shit. And he laughed. He's like, you're fucking gross. And I was like, yeah.
Ugh, anyway, Matt, I think is Matt trying to get Marco on here. So.
Billy Bird says,
Did you
it's
hear
got
that?
to be OnlyFans. We heard you calling someone. Couldn't
Yeah.
really hear what it was.
It can't be only. I don't want to do OnlyFans. I can't.
We
This
could
just
do
can't be.
Patreon.
I'll do Twitch. I'd rather be associated with non-binary video gamers than with the single moms on OnlyFans. At least there's a chance for non-binary gamer.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
All right. Well,
Girls.
Are we gonna just welcome each other since?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Well, then, I guess we'll let the man who hasn't been here in a while start us off.
He's not in here yet. Oh, me. That's me.
Yeah,
that's me.
you.
That's
Bro.
me. Welcome to the locker room. I'm Matthew.
I'm Chuck.
And I'm Tom, and we're still waiting for El Chismoso. Billy
We
says
figured, Billy.
he said it has to be an OnlyFans, but he said to clarify, he was definitely talking about the podcast and OnlyFans,
Yeah.
not Chuck's foot. But Eric,
Oh, me too. Me too.
Eric wants Matt to sell pictures of his foot for extra cash.
Oh,
Matt,
you got a fucked up one too.
I think here's the thing: if you do the amputation thing, you should start an OnlyFans for people that want to follow your foot. Then you should keep the foot and travel with it
Yes.
and take pictures of the foot different places and charge people to follow your foot on OnlyFans.
That's brilliant.
That's
Is
what I'm
there a
saying.
way to like it can be like tanned and like preserved, right? I don't have to have carried around in a jar of formaldehyde, dude.
Like,
get
you
moved.
Like
taxidermy
we can
it.
we can
That's nice.
taxidermy it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck
I
yeah.
I like this idea, dude. Did you know my idea about cutting off
That's great.
tattoos and having them like preserved and hanging them on the wall as art from your dead relatives is actually possible now?
That's fucking weird.
Don't they do that in like Japan or some shit like that?
It's I said this 20 years ago. I'm like, I don't want to be fucking buried. I don't want this. I don't want that. I want that. I'm like, you know what? Ask my kids what their favorite tattoo was. Cut the tattoo off, preserve it, frame it, give it to them to hang on their wall as art, and then burn my ass. Right?
There you go.
You can do that now.
That's
And I would
sick.
do
that's
that.
that's pretty cool.
Fuck that. Like, we'll put your ashes into a fake diamond. No. I don't want to do that.
Did you know that in pretty much all the states except for Idaho, I think, there's no law that actually says cannibalism is illegal. It's just the process that you have to go through to get to that point. Like with the
so I
murder
do
and
know
everything is illegal. But in Idaho, Thomas, you guys specifically have a law that says no cannibalism, right?
Well, this is probably the state where you would actually have to have.
Are the militias known for eating people?
No, I'm just saying it's Idaho. Like, these motherfuckers
Yeah.
are crazy. Like, they're like whatever.
Well, it says in Idaho, it says that you can't do it unless it's in like extreme dire like survival circumstances.
Well,
Oh, fuck, dude.
so do you want to know how I know that, Matt?
Well, yeah, I kind of do. There has to be a story behind why Idaho is like the only state that's
No.
hey, specifically
How I know
no
that it's not
cannibalism.
illegal in California.
Oh, because I don't know. How do you know that?
So, have you heard of Anton LaVey? I know you
yeah.
have.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Who's
there he
Anton LaVey?
Okay. Matt, I'll look up a picture. You need
Okay.
to school Chuck.
So Anton LaVey is the founder of the Church of Satan, which is the most mainstream. You know, when you talk about Church of Satan, they're talking about LaVey's. You know, the
It's the
LaVeyism,
organized, like
Satanism.
registered, like
Yeah, you can go up to San Francisco. You can get baptized. You get your little card, all that fun shit. You be a member,
Yeah.
and stuff.
and they
So
have
he-
chapters and like
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
and
He's
so
like the mainstream like Satanist.
LaVey
I actually
is-
know somebody who used to run the Austin chapter.
Oh no shit!
No shit.
There he is,
Wasn't his wife Taylor Swift?
Uncle
No.
Anton. No,
Okay. we'll get
She
that.
looked like Taylor Swift.
yeah, we'll get to that.
You don't see. Stop looking shit up. You don't know what you're looking up. You're just rushing ahead.
It's always the best when you whip it out. I mean,
Okay, so Anton LaVey was the Church of Satan founder in San Francisco, right? He had a this motherfucker, like, he was so theatrical. I don't know if this guy was an actual satanic priest or if he just was, ahead of his time when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons.
Dianetics. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he was a dirty old man. He just
was
wanted to
after
fuck
Dianetics.
Yeah,
He was after Dianetics. L. Ron Hubbard had already
I'm
conned
just
people
saying.
with Dianetics.
Yeah, I'm saying he's giving L.
I mean,
Ron
come on,
vibes.
he's giving me hard LARPing vibes right here. Like,
what the fuck? That's like the old devil costume from back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
like Twilight. That's a Twilight Zone episode, really. Like,
well, yeah.
so.
Hey, bring
Tom-
that shit up again.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. See, this is what happens when I close my shit out. So this is Anton LaVey's church, a photo from his Church of Satan ceremony in the San Francisco in the 60s or some shit like that. There you go.
Bro, that's Gigi Allen's cousin.
He does look like Gigi Allen.
He looks like Gigi Allen.
Actually, it would be more likely that Gigi Allen was his dad.
Gigi Allen was older than he was?
Younger.
Younger.
Or no,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
Gigi Allen's dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Drew LaVey, yeah.
All right. So anyway, we're getting on a fucking tangent.
It's a good
So-
one, though.
Here's how I know Anton Szandor LaVey.
Hey, Matt.
Or here's how Anton Szandor LaVey is the reason I know that cannibalism is technically legal in California. Because Anton LaVey got a member of the Church of Satan in San Francisco to voluntarily give up a piece of his thigh so that LaVey could host a cannibalist dinner party in which he served this guy's thigh to people who were visiting his house. But because the guy had voluntarily had the flesh excised,
Sure.
they couldn't be charged with anything.
Now the question is, how is it prepared?
That's what I want to know.
And did Gordon Ramsay approve? I'm just saying.
Like, do they use like special seasonings?
Dude, the thigh would be kind of tough, right? There's not really a lot of.
Well, I mean, if you're going,
Not a
it's
lot of
just
marbling, right?
that's just muscle meat right there, you know. So I mean, I guess it depends on the marbling would depend on the fat content of the person in question.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like a roast. It's like a roast. It's like a rump roast. You know what I'm saying? You got to brine this thing for a while.
I can't imagine it being too big of a piece.
Just do it.
What would you eat?
Liver, for sure.
Liver? No.
Liver. Yeah.
Filter? No.
Yeah. Just like I eat cow liver. It's
Flank
good
steak.
shit.
No, don't eat bank. Don't eat liver either.
I'd go with a
About
side.
some ribs.
You know, like a flank.
About some ribs.
I'd eat the ass.
Hold on. What do you say, Marco? You go with a filet mignon? Oh, we're losing Marco. God damn it. Nope. Did we lose him?
Hear that or he's farting.
That's amazing. All right. So anyway, so he had a party. And I mean, you can look up Anton LaVey. He like, there was rumors that he had Jane Mansfield murdered because she got into the church to say, like, it's a whole thing, Chuck. It's a long dive. But his daughter, right?
Yeah.
So this is what you're talking about. Anton LaVey has a daughter.
What's her name? The one that starts with a Z.
Xena.
Yeah.
And
Xena.
so as crazy as this sounds, Xena Shrek, as she was known at one point, or Xena LaVey, she is, like I said, the daughter of this dude. And Chuck is right. She looks just like someone we all know, which led to rumors on the internet. Who does this look like, Matt?
Hold on, my end's a little slow. Oh yeah, that's Taylor Swift right there. Yeah,
I mean,
that's Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
It looks just like her.
like it's, you look at any picture of Xena LaVey and you look at these pictures of Taylor Swift and you're like, now let's forget that everybody has a fucking doppelganger, and I could show you pictures of Nicolas Cage from the Civil War, right? Like all these you know, freaking conspiracy theorists are like, oh yeah, it's a dude. Yeah, and that's Nicolas Cage is really a vampire because there's a picture of him in a Civil War uniform. Stop it. Just stop it. I'm going to quote Marco. Just stop it.
Just stop it.
There he is.
Just stop. I have to apologize. I love Mini House, but I hate where the fuck it's at. I literally get notifications from Spectrum that there's a system outage every day. Not over exaggerating. Not that I'm gonna send you guys the screenshots every fucking day. And here's the thing: is I'm late. I was late to my payment. They're like, "Hey, did you forget to pay me?" I'm like, "Hey, did you forget to fucking turn on my Wi-Fi?"
Yeah. What the fuck?
Right.
We got to prorate this shit.
So yeah, I'm gonna have an interesting conversation tomorrow with them and say, "Why am I paying you full price for Wi-Fi when I'm not getting full service?" And I'm not fucking around. The shit's has been every day around here. So anyways, sorry.
Wow.
Well, anyway. So here we are, all four of us, and now we have to get into some shit. We've been fucking around for too long.
What a treat.
So Marco, we decided, here's the rule. If a locker room, if a War Stories podcast interview drops, then a locker room live will happen that night. So that way people who can't figure out when we're going to go live will know. He fucking froze again.
Fucking Spectrum, dude.
I know.
I wonder how long he's that sometimes he'll just sit
How
there.
long was I being an asshole and talking to myself, right?
I wonder if he can still hear you.
Maybe he can.
Oh,
I don't think so though, because he would have ponied up. All right, so we've got shit to talk about. But
there he is.
not the least of which,
Dude, I'm fucking doing a hotspot on my fucking phone. That's how bad it is, dude. I'm on a hotspot
Okay.
on my
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
phone.
so
Hopefully
not the
this shit
least.
doesn't
Of
run
which,
out.
so we want to talk about one of the things we want to start doing because we're going to now release War Stories interview in the morning and then Locker Room Live. So we want to spend a little bit of time talking about what came out today. Well,
No, we
as
don't.
we discussed, it didn't come out today. It came out yesterday. So those of you that heard yesterday's episode, it was supposed to be today's episode. Doesn't matter. It's not important. This guy's cool as fuck, Chuck. Chris Brewer.
Yeah,
He's
Marco,
cool.
you know Clear and Present Danger?
Yeah, of course.
Remember when
Get
they
off
had
my
the
plane.
soldiers that were down? No, that's Air Force One.
That's Air Force
This
One.
is the one where they had the soldiers down in Colombia, the U.S. troops,
Yes,
and they couldn't
Yeah.
admit they were there, and they left
The
them
sneaky-
there. And all
the
stuff.
sneaky bastard.
You know how we
The
didn't?
sniper-
You're not. The U.S. didn't send troops to interdict
Never happened.
drug cartel
that's
Yeah,
right.
No,
equipment. No,
Benghazi.
we did not send people
No.
down there.
Benghazi never happened.
And I interviewed a man who did not go down there.
he
as
was not
part of
there.
Service in the Army.
He was not there. They served punch. He was already
We had a
Canadian.
part 1 and a part 2. He's written 2 books, bro. Dude, Matt, he didn't get into SF till he was 34.
Oh, well.
That's fucking impressive.
But he was a ranger before he got to SF.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Plenty
he's a
of experience.
ranger. Then he leaves the Army,
Right.
goes back in the Army, decides SF is for him, goes to OCS, finishes college, and then gets into Q school at 34. That's part 2.
Jesus Christ.
Coming out in 3 weeks.
What a G.
Then after that, bro, he was that whole time that nothing was going on in the world and you were in the Navy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Nothing.
like it would be like Grenada. There was nothing going
Right.
on. There was nothing going on in the Middle East, in Libya and Lebanon and
Nothing to see here.
Iraq, and all the hostages were taken. Right, there was nothing to see there. We weren't there.
Nothing to see here.
He was not there during that time.
Right.
No.
He was
Mm-mm.
not dealing with Panama
No.
during Noriega's fall.
No. Why would you? Nothing was going on down there. Why,
He was
why
also
would you?
not in Colombia, dressed as
Mhm.
a Colombian street gang member, hiding in plain sight because nobody messed with Colombian street gang members. So if you were an Army officer who's not in Colombia, you do
Right.
not dress as a Colombian street gang member to blend
This is
in.
correct. That is correct.
So
Yeah. Right.
those
That's
are
right.
you guys. So episode that dropped yesterday is part 1. 3 weeks from now, Chuck. Yesterday we recorded part 2.
Yeah.
But that's
If
the one I
you-
wanted to talk about. I have something that I want to cover a little bit. We're going to have to spend a couple minutes on it. And Marco is the only one that really knows. Matt and Chuck have an inkling because I gave them I have to tell you something. And then when they were unavailable, I said, no, I'm going to wait till tonight to tell you.
Right.
I sent Marco the link. I do not know
You
if
did.
Marco has had time to listen to it.
I was actually at a roller skating rink with my kids today because it's my day off, and I had my headphones on. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Listening to some shit."
Multitasking. I'm
While-
multitasking.
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
while I'm sitting there holding my kids. and
So this
learning how to
episode
roller
has
skate.
not come out yet. It won't come out for 2 weeks probably. But it's not the kind of thing that I was not going to tell you. Like I was going to call both of you and be like, dude. And I said, no, let's do it here. Right. I told
Mhm.
Marco
Mhm.
and Marco and I hashed this plan. And I said, okay. I texted
Yeah.
you both. You were at work, Matt. You're like, oh, I can't until later. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're going to save it. And I told Chuck, we're going to save it. Okay. So Marco, how do I even get in? Like, I don't know what to do here. I don't want to give the whole episode away.
So what happened was, Tom was telling this story, right? And he was like trying to basically, as you do when you have a guest, you try to connect. You have to try to connect with the guest.
Okay.
And obviously, they both have the police officer
Let me
background.
back up. Let me back up. I did not, and Chuck did not book this guest. Producer Dylan booked this guest
Oh yeah, very important.
through
Very important.
LinkedIn.
Very
number
important.
I had no idea who the guest was other than the email from our producer. I'd never met him, never spoken to him.
Right.
That's number two. I think, and I'll give him a plug because but Dylan, I give him a plug on the show. Dylan booked him because he is he has a training facility, Nielsen Training and Consulting in Utah.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's a retired cop who has opened up a super high speed tactical training facility called Nielsen Training in Utah. So retired cop, never met him before, owns a training school in Utah. Dylan booked him, not me. Never met him before. I just wanted to lay that foundation.
So in them talking, in Tom starting the interview, it starts to lay down the foundation as far as the similarities to the jobs and things that they have done. Certain departments they've worked on, and come to realize that they've worked pretty damn close to each other. And in further conversation as far as what they've done within the departments, what they've been assigned to, some shit that they've seen, conversation starts to come up about certain situations that have happened. Obviously as you do in normal passing conversations, especially when you're a host. It comes to be after Thomas is into this one of his stories of one of his most.
I'll back up because I'll add this. I saw what department he worked for, and I went, "Huh." I have never interviewed anyone from that department, but I've always wanted to. For my own selfish reasons.
So Tom starts interviewing and says, "Hey, did you happen to know or hear about this incident involving such and such, detail, and this is what happened, this is what's going on," and he tells a story of the incident that happened and the outcome of this. And this man looks straight at the camera and says, "Oh yeah, I know all about it, because the shit started with
my buddy."
Yeah, because the shit started with us, and that was my boy that shit happened to. So we all fucking packed up, mounted up, and started this fucking old school posse fucking manhunt for this motherfucker. And this happened, and ipso fucking facto, that shit started with him. And it ended with Tom. And they never fucking knew. They had no idea. They had no idea prior to them talking.
I get on the podcast with him, Chuck. This is episode 3, I'm pretty sure. I've told the story. Matt knows the story. Mark knows the story. Chuck knows the story. Okay. I added some details that I may or may not. I haven't gone back and listened. One of which was, when we got interviewed, the cops that interviewed us told us how the thing started, right? We knew it started somewhere else, 120 miles away or further, right? I asked this dude, because he works for the department that we were always told had initiated this whole thing. And I had never been able to speak to anyone from that department. And I said, "Hey, I was in an incident where X, Y, and Z happened. And we were always told that the reason this happened was because 120 something miles away, your agency had a cop that almost got killed." And he goes, "Yeah, it was my buddy that almost got killed. Here's what happened to him. And then we mounted up a posse to chase this dude. We got called off the pursuit by the highway patrol, and we were fucking pissed because this guy had tried to kill one of our boys, and we wanted to get him. And so we were all locked and ready to bear. And when he started to flee in a car and go down 101, we said, 'We're in pursuit, southbound 101. Lieutenant says, "End the pursuit. Let CHP take it over." And he was mad, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
And then he said, it was hours later we heard pursuit ended, shots fired, suspect dead, and we just let it go. And I never heard anything else after that. And I said, "Bro, I was the guy at the end of shots fired, suspect dead. Me and my partner." He's like, "You're fucking kidding me."
Oh, that was your shooting.
Yes.
So this is like a full circle moment.
It's a full circle moment.
Initiated the pursuit that ended with me and my partner.
And they never met before. They never
20
talked about this
years
before.
later.
They never knew the other side. One knew how the story started.
Fucking wild.
The other one knew how the story ended. And up until this episode, you can hear both of them talking and filling in the gaps to the story. And it made this whole entire story from beginning to end. I was like, I was listening to this episode going, shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
Fuck
There's
off.
no
Did you
way.
buy a lottery ticket after this bull?
So I came up with a new term on the show. I called him my cousin in law enforcement. And I said, you and I literally were on the same call, 120 something miles apart.
Yep.
And never met. He started it. Albert and I ended it. I called Albert. I'm like, dude. So the guy tells me, you'll hear it in the episode when it comes out. The guy tells me, he goes, I am literally calling everyone on my squad as soon as we get done talking, and I'm fucking telling them who I just spoke to. And everything is. And I was like, no shit, me too. I called my partner up, and I called the guy that was with me, and I'm like, dude, you will never guess the kind of divine intervention closure I just got.
Hey, are you able to get his buddy on the line? The one that
I don't know. We'll work on it. I would love to do that. I would
like a round.
I
sit down like a
want
round
to get
robin,
his
you
buddy
saying?
and him and me and my partner. I want to
Yeah.
But that's just it's pipe dream.
I
Dylan.
I think the
that
three of
was-
us should just fucking.
Good Lord said, do this, and you did it, and I'm good for you. Good job. So that episode comes out right before part 2 of today's episode. So keep looking for that.
Pretty cool.
Bro, it fucked me up, dude. Like, I'm a believer in the divine. I'm a believer in divine intervention. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
That's wild.
I mean,
That is
bro,
absolutely wild.
I mean,
That is
you
pretty
got to
crazy.
believe in divine intervention, man. I remember. I mean, not nearly this Dylan situation, but let me tell you, man. There was a couple of years before I met my wife. Let me tell you something, man. I was drunk as fuck, and I was about to get with this heifer, and then all of a sudden, I sobered up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
I
my
sobered
God.
up, and I fucking looked outside. Shut up.
Oh.
Hey, hold on. Let me fucking finish this. Let me fucking finish my moment.
All right.
Fucking dickheads. Look. And all of a sudden, I looked outside through the blinds, and there's a little sunshine coming through, and it hit me right in my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like when the sun gets it beats right in between the blinds perfectly, hits you in the eye, says, "Sober up, fucker. You're about to regret this." And I looked down, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And I said, "I gotta go. I gotta go." And it was at that moment I opened up the front doors, and I was heading to my car, and I was like, "Oh." And I was saved, and I was delivered back home safe.
I love that you said delivered.
Yeah, I was delivered home. I was delivered home safe and untapped.
It was a religious experience, though. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, had the little sun in the eyes, little moment of clarity. I was drunk 30 seconds before, and I was fucking stone cold sober. Going
Right.
"Mm,
It's like,
I gotta go."
what was the dude that was like the comedian who was like, you say the prayer when the world is spinning, you say the prayer, "Dear God, if you get me through this, I swear I will never drink again." And some of you have to add so like everybody
I skipped
slow.
the punchline. I skipped the punchline. I froze for the punchline.
Oh,
too.
go.
No, I said like, and everyone has to.
Yeah.
And then
it
you
froze.
started laughing, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Am I the only one who heard it? Go ahead. I'm sorry, go.
No. It was your punchline. It was what you just
When
said.
you said
everyone.
it.
Oh, I froze?
Yeah,
Oh.
or I froze, or something happened because I was like,
Yeah.
it's like.
What did you miss?
everyone had-
Go ahead. Go lead up to it.
It was. You said everything, right? Check. He said everything, at least on my end, everything except the end. It's like there comes a point in time when you're praying. Who had a Venezuelan drug boat as a party pooper on a bingo card?
Party popper.
Party popper. Hey, Eric, you leave my cousins out of tonight.
Well, they did.
Yeah, really,
They
man.
fucking
They're-
did.
They're distant. They're distant.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? People broke down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just did you guys? Okay, so we talked about this earlier, Marco. You know what the doppelganger is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So that was the whole thing we talked about. What the fuck? The conspiracy theory that Xena LaVey is
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
So-
Swift's
so-
mom.
so-
Taylor Swift's
right.
mom.
Right.
Are you okay? Over under. What is more likely?
Mm.
Okay. That Xena LaVey, Xena Shrek, whatever her name is.
He's a Shrek.
No, seriously, like her she changed her
Okay.
name to Shrek or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
she did.
don't-
All right. So what are the chances? Either do I need to put up the picture?
yeah, why not?
Just
Okay.
for shits and gigs, put it back up.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm with Matt on that one. You know
Let's
what I'm
see
saying?
some
Just a little
80s
reference.
retro Taylor
Pretty
Swift.
uncanny.
Yeah.
Xena LaVey and Taylor Swift. Okay. So what are the chances?
Mhm.
Or you guys have to pick. It's Vegas odds, right? Okay. So
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
So you guys decide what is the over under that Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
Vegas odds. What do you have to pay the over under that Taylor Swift is the daughter of Xena Shrek? Okay. So here's the image I've got off Reddit of Taylor. Well, there's a bunch. You can look them up, but here's the one I got. Taylor Swift, Xena Shrek.
Do we have a side by side?
There you go.
Yeah, right there.
Xena Shrek. So now
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
cousin. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say aunt. Some kind of distant cousin. Not too distant.
well,
Maybe
their
most of
age
those.
gap, Marco, it has to be mother daughter with at least mother. Like it could be
aunt.
grandmother daughter.
Could be
But
aunt.
it ain't
Great aunt.
maybe
They look related.
like, but also she looks like Blondie, right?
Look,
Taylor
dude.
Swift always looked like Blondie.
Look at this picture, right? You have the 1980s, 70s porn next to the 2000s porn. I'm just saying.
Same actress, different
I'm just-
decade.
Yep.
I'm
porn.
just saying. Just different decades of porn. Is what you're
Yep.
looking at.
Here's the thing, like, okay,
No,
so
there's some other like side by sides
two
with them that are
Xenas
fucking
two
uncanny.
Taylors, two Xenas, two Taylors, right? Like, I get it. They're all trying to, but she also kind of looks a little bit like Tracy Lords, right? Like I could see a little bit of that. Okay.
A little Tracy Lords, yeah.
Now, what's the over under if you're betting in Vegas?
Mm.
What's the over under that the conspiracy theory that that Xena Shrek is Taylor Swift's mom? What's the over under? What are you betting?
I can't go with mom. I'm gonna lose the house on that. I'm gonna lose my
but
shirt
that's the
on
thing.
mom.
What are the
Really?
odds? Like you get to pick the odds where you're like, if they gave me 1,000 to 1 odds, I would bet it, right?
I would say 5% chance they're related.
Okay, so
Genealogy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like they share a I'm saying related, bro. This could go back to like they had the same like uncle in the lineage back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like back 100 years ago.
okay,
Like the motherland. So
Okay.
I'm saying
you're saying
just based
that-
on that. Just
okay.
based on that.
So
There's gotta be
let's
something.
say that the mother daughter 0% chance.
I'm gonna say 0% chance of a daughter, but I'm gonna say solid 5%.
5%
gonna
chance they're genetically linked.
Yeah, and less than 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I'm gonna say like 4
Less-
degrees. Of Kevin. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna give you 4. I'm gonna give you 4 Kevin Bacons. I'm gonna give
Four-
you 5%
so
at 4.
You
Kevin
would
Bacons.
bet that there's a 5% chance that she's
Mhm.
related within 4 Kevin Bacons.
Within
okay.
4 Kevin Bacons. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Matt.
Oh, okay. As much fun as it is to go, yeah, they're mother daughter.
hmm
I can't sign off on that. But the relationship factor, I'm gonna say there is a 45% chance that they are related.
Oh, he's putting money down.
45%.
I'm putting
45% chance that
He's
they are
putting
within
paper.
how many Kevin Bacon?
Wait, say that again.
45% chance within how many Kevin Bacons? How many Kevin
Within
Bacons?
no, we'll do the traditional within 6 degrees of
Okay.
Kevin Bacon.
So within
six.
six.
Within
Within
6 Kevin Bacons.
Within
Okay,
4,
that's a good spread. That's a good spread.
What's the chance? within 4.
Within 4.
Are you more confident or less confident than Marco that it's less than 4 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Wait, say that one more. My shit's
But-
Marco said 5% chance that it's
Uh-huh.
4 degrees or less.
Right.
okay. 5%. Oh no, it's with 4 degrees. I'm gonna have to knock it down to 25%.
I'm with
Okay.
Matt on that math. I'm with Matt on that math. I mean, because he's at 6 at 40, right?
Yeah,
He's 6
all right.
at 40.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Chuck?
25 at 4. Yeah.
I don't sign off like Matt. I don't sign off with that being like a mother-daughter thing. I would more rather think it would be a clone than anything. Kind of like what Dylan said.
Okay, different.
uh,
The goat thing.
but-
Yeah.
Then
Chuck,
again,
look at-
that's
And then look at
sci-fi.
this one I just sent too. Here's another one.
Oh, wait.
But I would
It's in
say that they're
Star Wars.
related. 50% they're related.
Right, hold
They look related as fuck. Like
They
if
do.
someone said that's my aunt and that's my my great grandmother, I'd be like, oh shit, no.
Oh,
Actually,
this one that Matt just sent is pretty fucking good.
That's
No,
pretty
hold on
convincing.
right now.
That's pretty good. That's hard.
I mean-
look at the nose structure in the mouth.
Yeah.
The distance between the mouth and the nose.
Tail-
The nose is a little difference, right? Oh yeah.
But-
if you said great grandmother,
I don't know, dude.
or
I would go.
great-grandmother,
I would go grandmother, but that's what 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
That's 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
definitely 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
they're somehow related,
So you're saying what's the chances they're not related?
or an aunt or some shit.
Well, I mean, if we're saying 40% and at 40% is 6 Kevin Bacons, then we're talking about like 60%. 60% at
60% chance they're not related.
They're not related
Yeah.
at 6 Kevin Bacons, and you're not
No,
going to
no,
have
at all.
That's a zero.
I mean,
That's a zero.
What
Kevin
are the
Bacon.
chances? There. What would you bet if somebody's like, "I'll bet you $100," they're not related at all?
I'd take
Oh,
that
I
bet.
mean-
I'm taking that money.
Oh,
They're related.
yeah,
They're fucking
100%.
related.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's like
So you're-
pay a bitch.
You're
You got less money.
99% sure they're related.
We're getting that fucking ancestry in me. That 23.
Oh my God, yeah.
So now we have set the parameters for the game.
Yes, yes,
I had a point. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
yes.
Same. Chuck knows where I'm going.
Oh, dude, I'm so down.
Same game.
Okay.
What are the chances that this man is
Mhm.
related to John Cena? Ladies and gentlemen, Down Cena.
That's fucking Team Cena.
Oh my god.
The Wish John Cena, bro.
That's the Timu John Cena.
John Cena
that
and
is-
Matt
Is,
Damon
is
had a
this
baby.
a vi-
It's
is
the
this a
height.
video?
It's the height and facial structure of Matt Damon, but the
Oh my
musculature
God.
and forehead of John
And the
Cena.
forehead.
Well,
yeah.
how tall are we thinking John Cena is? Because I've literally stood next to him twice, and that dude's fucking short.
Well, yeah,
any
he's
guy
he's
that's
short.
built
Fuck,
like that
right?
is typically short. Like
He's
Arnold.
short?
Okay, how tall do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger is?
6'2".
5'10".
No, he's
Yeah,
5'10",
he's not.
yeah.
He's not above.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not a 6-footer.
He stood right in front of him. He's 5'10".
The Rock's 5'10", around there.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
My dad
Right?
stood next to me. He's like, he's not that big.
If you're over the chances of you getting as yoked and built and buff as those guys do and being over 6 foot, the further you go over Cena and Benoit. Oh, nice pull, JC. Okay.
Mm.
Anyway, the taller you are, the less chances you can put on muscle like that. That's Down Cena, ladies and gentlemen.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That walk around was to that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love you. I fucking love everything about that.
Of
That
course,
just
yeah.
happened.
Because we had already talked about Xena Shrek. It
that.
was the perfect fucking
Yeah,
segue.
Yep.
Now,
No, brilliant.
shit, Matt. Oh, we promised we'd do this. We okay. Marco will be able to, I think, elucidate or talk about the era a little bit more.
By the way, Peacemaker season 2 coming. So
Yes,
excited.
I'm so excited. So
I'm in the
excited.
middle of season 1. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Finish
Wait, wait,
season 1. It's so
I'm in the
good.
middle of season 1.
I don't understand. I don't know what you just said, Thomas. I really don't. Like,
What?
I just heard, I haven't, wah, 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 wah.
I haven't
Then that's
finished
it. I don't.
I did not watch season. I did not decide to watch Peacemaker until A, I had seen Superman, and B,
Oh, I have a confession. Fuck. Go ahead.
you haven't seen Superman,
Fuck.
have you? You haven't
feel
seen
so bad.
Superman?
No, I took myself to the movies at the Grove one night,
Mhm.
and I got there like an hour prior because I'm like, I'm gonna sit at the bar. Well, there was some bullshit like rinky-dink TV premiere happening inside there, so there's a bunch of people. So there were like a lot of people, and they were all assholes. So I was stress drinking a little bit, right? I went in. The theater was like, it didn't have the lush seats because this is recently. It's been out for a minute, right?
Matt got
But
kicked
there's
out of the
nobody.
Applebee's.
There's nobody in my row. There's like one person like 4 seats down one way, 6
Mhm.
down another.
Yeah.
It's nice and cool. I
Yeah.
got my fucking jumbo popcorn, did the trick with the straw. You know the trick with the straw with the butter?
Oh,
You
yeah.
stick the straw in
Yeah,
there,
oh,
put it
yeah.
at
It's
the
the only
bottom,
way
and
to
then
do it.
yeah. So
Pro-
yeah,
pro move,
kids
pro
get
move,
on
dog.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I had everything set up, had some red vines, had some Sour Patch Kids. Like
Mhm.
we're just got a little spread going, and started watching the movie. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. You know, Superman got his ass kicked. I like how they started it. Like you said, they drop you in this universe and they say, hey, shit's been going down for this long, and a half hour ago,
Right, yeah,
Superman
yeah.
just got his
Yeah.
ass handed to him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a dog. That's cool news to me.
Okay. All right.
Dog drags him home, and all of a sudden, Rosie the Robot and company are fucking working on him. And I'm like, this is Superman. Why?
Yeah,
Why? Like, okay, whatever. And then I'm like, stick this bitch in the sun, right? Which they eventually do.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and the credits were rolling. And when I said the credits were rolling,
Matt passed out through Superman.
like they were
Oh my
deep in the
I'm
credits.
telling
like,
Drew.
deep.
I'm telling Drew. Matt and I have a friend. We are on a first name basis with this man.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He's tall to the earth. Matt and this guy were in the same branch of the service.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fell asleep during his
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
telling-
Yeah.
I'm
It
telling-
happened.
I'm just
I'm
telling.
gonna blame the old fashions and the fact that it was nice and cold and it was
Well-
dark.
So Marco,
There it is.
remember when I told you we had a part 1, part 2, part 1 released yesterday, part 2, 3 weeks. Okay. Do you remember I told you that U.S. soldiers were not sent to other countries?
Yeah, that's confirmed. They didn't go anywhere.
So he was not
Right.
watching this live on TV in Colombia when it happened. Chuck did not know what I was talking about. I told Chuck to wait and we would look at it here. Matt,
Right.
this is the assassination of Luis Carlos Galan, who
Ooh.
was a politician running for public office in Colombia and who had publicly stated that one of his goals was to eradicate
Mm.
Pablo Escobar's organization.
Mhm.
So I will not play the whole video, but Pablo Escobar decided to just send a gunman to a public press event and shoot him on live TV.
Sends a message.
Well, so our guest, right? So you guys are watching this on the screen. I will click to the audio when we need it. But our guest was not in Colombia watching this live on TV as it happened and did not say, oh shit, we're going to get a phone call. And then the phone did not immediately ring and tell him to do a bunch of crazy shit. This is the assassination of Luis
And
Carlos.
the policeman.
He gets up on stage.
Oh, sprayed him.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he dumped him.
Yep.
Like that's dude. Marco, that's a micro Uzi, right? That's a Mac 10.
Yeah, it's a Mac 10 that's a Mac 10. That's not even an Uzi. That's a Mac 10.
Oh,
Good trigger discipline.
I mean, yeah, put it on and chill.
how many people did he smoke right there? 3?
Let's say three. Let's say
Luis
3 or
Carlos
4.
Galan. So Luis Carlos Galan, that was 1989. Marco, were you here? No, you're still there, right?
89. I was here.
And by there, for our viewers, we're talking about Venezuela, not Colombia.
Yes. Not Colombia. Yeah. Thank
Little
you,
Marco
Matt. Thank you.
running
Appreciate
by
you. Good looking
with
out.
the fucking iguana taco. Ay, ay,
I know,
ay.
Hey, it was iguana, but we don't need tacos.
So he was a journalist. It was a liberal journalist. This would be like if what's the CNN guy?
Which one? Don Lemon?
No,
The silver-haired one.
The kind of
Anderson Cooper?
no, has to be straight and white.
Oh, fuck. They have that on CNN?
Rachel Maddow. Anyway,
That was against their policy. She's not straight.
she's a dude and she likes women.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah.
I just thought it was weird that a guy would be named Rachel. Is she a girl?
That is weird.
Okay. Anyway, so apparently, this would be a liberal politician running for office, and then the cartel head that they were publicly speaking against literally sends somebody to just hit him with
Whack
a
'em.
9mm Mac 10.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. Watch this, man.
Yeah. So that if you want to hear about the shit we talked about on that episode, that shit is in there. So I put it in there for Locker Room because I thought you guys would want to look at it. But I also see there's a bunch of other stuff. So I don't know what you guys need to get to because there's a lot of different stuff posted in there. We could talk about the not mentally ill person that was totally sane when they shot up a Catholic church and school.
Or Drusky.
That guy. I didn't even know who that guy was till you sent that. And I'm like, why are you sending this shit? And I'm like,
who? What?
The white face.
The comedian guy.
Yes. Okay. So we could talk about that one.
I didn't even know who that was.
We could talk about. So we'll get to that one. I have that on my list.
And
we
well
could
done.
we could talk about Snoop Dogg saying that he's scared to take his grandkids to Disney movies after seeing the gay kiss in Buzz Lightyear. We could talk about Chuck's post asking you to choose between the person on the left and the person on the right. What do you guys want? You guys want to talk about? Should we talk about the one you guys were just saying?
Drusky.
Yeah.
Okay. So this dude, Margaret, do you know what this? You know what this is, right? Matt did not.
I didn't know who this guy was.
Do you know?
Legit.
I
Didn't
don't
know.
think I'm tracking.
He's a comedian.
Okay, so Chuck, go ahead. This
So,
guy,
Drusky's a black comedian. You see him a lot on like all these betting platforms, Prize Picks and all that stuff. And so I guess he became famous on YouTube as like a comedian or doing funny skits and stuff like that. So he loves to do skits in the comedic roles. And he ended up going full blown. If you've ever seen the Always Sunny episode where they remake Lethal Weapon, where Rob McElhenney dresses up as fucking what is it? Murtaugh.
okay,
Yeah,
from
Mel
Lethal
Gibson.
Weapon. No. That's Riggs.
Murtaugh's the black guy.
The black dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Riggs.
So
Danny
Riggs-
Glover.
Yes, Danny Glover.
oh yeah, okay.
So the black one. He did blackface. Drusky dressed up as a white dude.
I have video. Should we
Yeah.
just play it and see how you feel?
Yeah,
about it?
because it's
video.
really good. It's
It's
real.
real
Like
fucking
I was
good.
like, well, I can't even be mad at it, really.
It looks like Post Malone. I'm not gonna lie.
There's
legal
that's
names
just
Andrew
amazing.
Spencer Bordas taking backlash over appearing in a viral video. Okay, hold on, you guys. Before we continue,
Before we consider white face
I motherfucking, I better not
or
hear.
red face.
Oh, I better not hear one single Gen X person claiming that this is offensive. You better
we can't.
be
We can't.
liberal Gen Z millennial. Like you better be the people that think that, like Eddie. Okay, I'm just saying. Who thinks this is offensive? Who thinks this is offensive, Chuck?
That makeup is fucking impressive.
Can we bring
Yeah,
Post
this is
back?
like
I mean, that's hand
look at that, dude.
lines. Like, come on.
I have seen better though. I've seen better.
Now, did you see there was a follow-up video? There's a guy who fucking looks like him reacting to that video, and he's like, I mean, they got the same titties and everything, and
Oh no shit.
yeah, looks
But here-
just fucking
I mean,
like
he
him.
probably has the same tattoos. I think that's a number 7 at a tattoo shop.
I thought it was funny, but I think that people need to stop being racist against fucking white people and just say everybody's fucking equal and comedy's comedy. And
No.
stop
We
canceling
need to back
people
up.
fucking well as shit.
First,
Funny.
your first
Okay.
problem. We need to back up and say, no one is equal. We're all different. So shut the fuck up. No one is equal. There are people better at me than shit. There are people that are worse than me than shit. There are people smarter than me. There are people dumber than me. Nobody's equal. Shut the fuck up and get over it. Not everyone can win the birth lottery. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. What do you mean win the birth lottery?
Like, I wasn't born fucking with the last name of Trump or the last name of Hines or the last name of Walton or
Or Hershey.
or Hershey. I was not born to one of these legacy millions generational wealth families. Right? All right. But I also wasn't born in a gutter in Guatemala. So as far as the birth lottery goes, I landed somewhere in the middle. I don't know where in the middle. I just know I landed in the middle. I know I could have been born at a higher birth lottery where I won more opportunity. And I know I could have been born at a lower birth lottery where I got less opportunity. I just make the best of what I damn have. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So Marco, I think as impressive as that is it offensive? Should it be offensive?
No, because if in the same vein, you can look at any skit. For example, let's go back to the Dave Chappelle show.
Okay.
Right on TV, it was a skit, as this is a skit,
Mhm.
or Borat. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Joshua Baron Cohen, right? Is that right?
Sasha.
Sasha, thank you, Sasha Baron Cohen. Going out there and pretending, he's out there with an accent, and he's not, like, it was for a movie. It wasn't filmed that way, and the people he was interacting with had no idea.
Right.
So you have to go.
was
You
lying.
have to go. Oh, I'm sorry.
He was lying. Like he was just
100%. I mean, and again, if you have someone like, again, and just using the Chappelle show as an instance, he himself went and did, let's call it, for lack of a better term, let's call it whiteface. He would do that shit in certain skits, and it's like, this is this guy's out here trying to be comedic, being funny. It's a comic. It's a skit. I'm looking at it as a skit.
right.
I'm not
And
looking at it here. He's not out here like spewing or infiltrating or trying to like promote. You know what I'm saying? He's not out here trying to promote any
being funny.
agenda. He's just out here being.
He's just
funny.
exist-
Now,
Yeah.
So here's the thing. People are going to go. Here's what people are going to say. Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. People are going to say, no, he's not out there being funny. He has an agenda because he's deliberately painting a negative impression or picture of white conservative Southern NASCAR fans as MAGA hat inbred, no shirt, overall wearing, morons.
That's like going to a fucking. That's like showing up to the meeting of the Juggalos,
Mm-hmm.
dressed like a Juggalo, interacting like a Juggalo,
Right.
and then saying that you're making fun of Juggalos.
Right.
You
It was an
can't-
undercover report.
I mean, again, it's a comedic skit. If you didn't see that there, saying, like, if you had where it would be, okay, if he showed up to like a PGA fucking tournament, dressed that way, cheering for Happy Gilmore, I get it. Saying,
They would have known he was
not,
black, though.
not all white, 100%.
They have
Not all white,
detectives
saying not all white folk, especially those white folk, will interact like that. But like he's out there, saying it's showing up dressed like some of. I'm not saying every fan. I'm saying some of
A lot
that,
of
that demographic, and specifically wherever the race was. Because NASCAR does. It is a circuit. It goes around from area to area. And I know they're looking to host it here at the Circuits of the America in Austin. I think next year. This next year coming up. And you're unless they travel in, you're not going to see that cut of why they make white. Out you just don't have that out here.
So now I want to ask you this. So the argument that I was putting forth is going to be that the agenda or his intent was to mock or be anti-MAGA, anti-conservative, anti-Southern, whatever you want to say, right? You insert blank here right now.
Sure.
I will submit to you that I found this same thing just as funny when it was released. And I'm pretty sure you guys did too. Because I want to know from you guys, is there any difference between what we just saw and this 1988 classic? Okay.
Listen, stop right there a minute. Man goes into a restaurant. You listening?
That.
A man goes into a restaurant.
Okay, so we get it.
He sits down. He's having
That
a
guy
bowl
right
of
there.
soup. He says to the waiter,
That's Arsenio Hall.
Come, taste the soup. He says, "Is something wrong with the soup?" Just taste the soup. He says, "Is something wrong with the soup? Is the soup too hot?" He says, "You taste the soup. What's wrong? Is the soup too cold? Will you just taste the soup?" All right, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon?
Now, this guy right here.
Aha.
Marco, that's a great punchline.
That's yeah.
Hey, so I want you guys to understand.
Oh, what do you know about funny, you schmuck?
Arsenio Hall.
Where says, "Is something wrong?"
Let's see. There is our the actual talk show
He
host.
says to the
That's
waiter,
that literally is Arsenio Hall.
That's Arsenio Hall.
Playing gray face. Okay.
Yeah.
And this
there. Listen.
Eddie Murphy.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Okay, that's Eddie Murphy. And then,
by the way, and that's Cuba Gooding Jr. getting his haircut.
Yes, it is. Okay, this guy, that's Clint Smith. See, it says right there, Clint Smith. Now, does anybody notice?
He's having
This
a
guy's
bowl of
talking.
soup.
There's no name.
He says to the waiter, come taste the soup. Waiter says, "Is
And
something
the
wrong
old
with the soup?"
white
He says,
Jewish
taste
guy-
the soup. He says, "Is something wrong with the soup? Is the soup too hot?" He says, "Will you taste the soup? It's wrong. Is the soup too cold? Will you just taste the soup?" All right, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon? Aha.
Okay, Marco, I know you're going to solve this mystery. Why does the old Jewish man not have his name underneath him?
Because that is, in fact, the one and only Eddie Murphy.
So, is there, I mean, literally, I want to hear you guys. Is there any difference, and I mean any difference, between what the two things we just watched?
Yes.
Okay.
40 years.
That was another movie.
Shit.
40 Years a Slave.
40 years of dumb shit.
I like how you tied that in there.
Yo, motherfucker, you got me. Okay. No, is there any like other than when they were produced, other than the obvious, is there any moral difference?
No, it's comedy. Presented differently. It's
comedy,
no different than him dressing up like that. I mean, him being Eddie Murphy dressing up, and I think he had not this character, but a different character, and gone out on the street.
Yeah,
you see, got on the street and intermingled and joked around with people. It's comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's
people nowadays have forgotten what comedy is. The formula to comedy is taking something and amplifying it, making it kind of absurd, and then that's funny.
So would you say that satirical comedy is dead? That's what it is, right? You can't make fun of anybody. Like you can't.
Your Honor.
No, they're taking this one stereotype and just juicing it up on some fucking steroids for a little bit, and it's fucking hilarious.
And it's hilarious.
Three.
Well, only problem I have.
Who wants to be a millionaire? And guess what?
You know
Not a lot of black folks folks on the show. Right. Not a lot of black folks on the show. Know why? Because black folks don't like to answer questions. All they want is to get asked. We got to ask that kind of question, like, in 1981, how many grams of crack did Rick James smoke when he recorded Super?
And his Chris Rock impression.
His Chris Rock impression is pretty fucking good.
Yeah. The only problem I have with the white face stuff is if that's going to be okay moving forward, which I hope it is, can we stop fucking canceling shows like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who had 5
100%.
episodes taken down because of blackface and it was insensitive?
I think that's my point. I don't think we should care.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking stop canceling this shit. It's dumb. It's comedy.
Don't watch it. Oh,
I mean,
the show offended you? The show that you had no fucking
Same
anything to do
people
with
that are like,
offended you?
if the gay kissing scene on TV offends you, change the channel. We should say
Right.
if the comedian in blackface
Right,
offends
right,
you, change the fucking channel.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? You know, the thing that gets me in the scarier thing is that it is a slippery slope.
Oh,
It's a very slippery slope of like how quickly it can gain traction in any way, shape, or form. And are we really that far off, Thomas? You're a thespian. You're a man of the theater,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
right? No. This is not a joke.
no,
I know. I usually say I know. I usually say shit up like this is my jokes like this, but this is actually not a joke. Thomas, go with me on this. Classically speaking, Peter Pan. The actual play of Peter Pan. Peter Pan is normally traditionally played by a female act by an actress
who plays in the
Peter Pan. Yeah.
I'm gonna disabuse you motherfuckers of something. Number one, in Shakespeare's day, women didn't play any roles. So
Damn,
Romeo and Juliet.
Disabuse, you know what I'm saying? There's 2 dudes up there.
Yeah.
It was all Shakespearean plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every
all dudes,
fucking
all
role was
dudes.
played by a man because women were not allowed to be on stage.
Yep.
To Marco's point, the role of Peter Pan is traditionally played by
a female
woman,
Mm-hmm.
because the idea of you can take an adult female, and an adult female can, first of all, work adult hours, right, instead of child's hours, so they can do like 6 days a week performances, like
absolutely.
like it's a fucking gnarly schedule.
Right, it's a
Their
grind.
body can physically handle it, and yet their vocal register, height, and build still reads 11-year-old boy.
Yep. And it also works for the rigging too, as far as like making the motherfuckers fly around. So
Peter Pan has always, has there been productions that have had it played by a boy?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
But I can tell you, as an actor, when you get the rights to Peter Pan, it tells you should be a girl, traditionally a girl doesn't have to be, right? That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been happening for years, right? Like, it's just like blackface, woman face, drag. Like the Milton Berle shit when Milton Berle was in drag back in the day was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't. Okay, again, slippery slope. You couldn't make Bugs Bunny right now.
Oh,
all the times that Bugs Bunny dressed in drag, you know, and fuck with Elmer Fudd. You couldn't do that right now. Honestly, you couldn't do that right now.
And he kissed him a bunch of times too.
A bunch of times. He got married to him.
Yeah.
There was somebody posted a video of Looney Tunes, like the most racist moments in Looney Tunes.
Oh my god! You ever see fucking like Bugs Bunny dressed up like a fucking pioneer and like shooting at the fucking Native Americans? He's
trying to kill the engines.
You ever he's like,
oh yeah, when he's killing the Indians.
He's up on the force.
One little, 2 little, 3 little Indians.
Yeah, as he's fucking shooting, with his rifle. I'm like, oh my god. Zero fucks were given back then.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's like, yeah.
Well, I mean, do you remember the woman, the servant in the early Tom and Jerry's cartoon?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
bro.
The stereotype of all stereotypes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I think she was called Mammy.
Mammy.
Right? Like
big old black ass, dark as night, just ashy as a motherfucker, just all the just
Thomas, you good for nothing, cat. Just like, overdoing it on the voice, and it's just like, oh my.
Okay.
It's like watching, like, it's cringe. It's all cringe.
Dude,
You're like,
I cannot believe I got this. This is amazing. I'm so glad. This is perfect for a show. So apparently, I just looked up I wanted to find the character that we're talking about, and I was pretty sure I knew the name of the character. Okay. And I think I said it. It was Mammy, but it's her name is actually Mammy Two Shoes.
Mammy Two Shoes.
Mammy Two Shoes.
Oh boy.
Now,
oh boy.
I would like to present to you guys a side-by-side comparison of the original episode of Tom and Jerry entitled Saturday Evening Puss.
Can't even make this shit up. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Oh, Reefer Madness back in the day.
On the left side of the screen, you will see the original 1950 theatrical cut. And on the right, you will see a supposed 1966 edit. Here you go. So if you guys are hands in on the same house, Mom's like creeping along the wall, right? This is awesome. What's that?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Hell, what's happening? Oh my god.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
So on the left in the original theatrical 1950 version is a stereotypical black woman with white ass hands. Like, I mean, they nailed it. Like they overdid it.
Man, those are big, huge.
God.
Big
Dude.
old fucking.
Man.
And then, but the palms are very
very light.
Clothing is bright green and purple, like, you know. I mean,
yeah, it's like
it's
you know.
they give her like a Carmen Miranda outfit.
She stepped out of line at the funeral march down on Bourbon Street and just came
but
in and started fucking with like.
What does she look like?
She's a skinny white bitch who needs to eat a cheeseburger and is wearing a t-shirt and jeans. and has blonde hair.
Here we go.
Damn.
Oh hell yeah!
Is the maid stealing?
Voice
and jewelry and
the jewelry.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh
wow!
Jewelry machine. Mom gets in his bed. First of all, the quality on the left. I mean,
this wasn't a TV edit. This was redone.
All of it, though, like I think it's like, yeah, okay. So let's see, Mammy Two Shoes.
That is fucking wild,
right? But that was
wild.
Really, that's like 1960.
The fact that
they were already cutting her out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's the wild part, is that it was 66 and not like 96 or 2006.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting, but in light of the civil rights movement of the era, like it makes sense that in 1966 they're like, oh no, take that one down.
Mm-hmm,
Seriously, guys.
No, and it was a bunch of white people in a room going, oh fuck, take it down.
And the black people are like, where did Mammy Two Shoes go?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I love that stop and go necklace. Okay. Here's drunk. Gary's watching Mammy Two Shoes is in bed. And look at her feet, like.
And 4 to go.
I didn't see a problem with any of this.
No, it's white guilt that got to people.
Oh, hardcore white guilt.
Yeah,
It's hardcore.
white guilt. Just because you feel guilty about something doesn't mean that it's wrong. You know what I mean?
I heard something the other day that goes along with Dylan chimed in earlier in the comments and said, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Oh, right. I offend people all the time, and they're wrong.
And I heard something else that's along those lines that I like equally, maybe a little more. The person with the strongest emotions doesn't have the strongest argument.
The person with the strongest emotions never has the strongest argument, because arguments are made logically.
Right, with facts. And,
Please are made emotionally.
Mhm.
So I want to read you guys something then as we close out because we're way over time but we got a couple of things to get to and they're not like some of them are not long. Some of them we'll have to skip. Have you guys heard of a woman named Allie Beth Stuckey?
no.
Me neither. I don't know how this came up in my feed. Well, I mean, I can kind of guess what my algorithm says, but she has written a book, and this is what came up in my feed: Toxic Empathy. How
What?
progressive? Yeah, oh yeah, Toxic Empathy. How progressives exploit Christian compassion.
Okay.
Now, this is the post that came up in my feed, so I had to look up her book because it said at the very beginning it names the book, right? So that's the name of the book. Now, we don't have to talk about this. This might be a deeper conversation. We have to table it. Let me know. But her tweet, post, whatever the hell it is, says, yes, one of the arguments in my book, Toxic Empathy, and one of the consequences of toxic empathy is social justice, which is the result of misplaced mothering. Oh yeah, I hear you, right? She goes on, many progressive women who don't have children to love and pour their affection into turn to politics, pets, plants, and their profession.
Very true.
Progressive politics hoists up a victim that liberal women adopt as their imaginary child, and that is why they get so incredibly angry when you argue with them. It is a perversion of the mama bear instinct.
Oh my God.
Damn. Nail, meat, hammer. That was right on the head. That's yeah.
That's
Agreed.
that's not every Democrat or liberal woman or whatever,
No.
but that is certainly a great many of the mindless progressive, like what we're talking about, cancel culture Karens that
Yeah.
oh,
99% of the shit you see online are those people.
Did everybody know that we lost Marco?
Yeah, I think it's probably his
Oh, yeah,
Wi-Fi
he-
cut out. He was tethering off his phone.
As soon as you mentioned we're
Was it-
closing
what
out, he
is-
was like, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
Was it his Wi-Fi or his wife that made him get out during that conversation?
Aye.
You know what I'm saying?
Her spider senses were tingling, and we didn't see the
It's like-
hook.
right.
It was like,
Okay. So last but not least, Matt, not all heroes wear capes. Is Australia or is it not on the Pacific Ocean?
is Australia? Well, it's my view on oceans. We have
It's
one,
all one.
and-
But does
and the parts
Australia
are just
touch
named
the
different
Pacific
things?
Ocean?
Well, I guess technically, wouldn't it be like the Indian Ocean is north of it? Like,
Well,
if you
so that's
how
my
you want to
question.
slice that pie?
Right. So that's what I'm
You know,
asking. Does Australia, according to tradition, touch the Pacific Ocean?
Well, yeah,
I'd
Westpac
have-
goes there.
Yeah, right. It would have to,
I'd
right?
have to say, yeah.
So, have you ever heard of the Ring of Fire?
Yes.
Okay. Chuck, do you know what the Ring of Fire is? Not the Johnny Cash. Do you know what the Ring of Fire is?
I've heard about it recently, but
Okay, so the Ring of Fire is the I'm going somewhere with this. Is the Indo-Austrian plate, which borders the Pacific Ring of Fire to the east, but is not considered a part of the ring itself. Blah 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 blah. The Ring of Fire is the chain of coastline and islands that almost connects in a weird horseshoe face animal shape.
Yeah.
That goes all the way from the bottom of South America up through Central America, over across North America, past the islands of the Aleutian Islands through the Bering Sea, down the coast of Russia, through Japan, through the Philippines, around Australia, and then down towards Tonga and then Antarctica. That is how far the Ring of Fire goes. Now, I say that to say that because when you live in Australia, you, like many people in California, get prepared for earthquakes. Matt, no matter how many years we spent in California together, nothing ever would have prepared either one of us to be. And Matt and I lived through the Northridge earthquake.
Oh yeah, 94, baby.
Okay, we were there. Matt grew up in the town of Northridge. Like I was a couple miles away from the epicenter. Matt was a mile away from the epicenter, right? Half a mile away.
I was in Newhall.
Yeah.
So, Matt, I can confidently tell you that no matter what we did during any of those moments of crisis in California, trying to save loved ones and property and animals from earthquakes, nothing would have ever prepared us to be this kind of a hero that this man from Melbourne, Australia was.
God, it's always Melbourne. I'm going to move there.
When a 6.5. Now, Matt and I have been through, what was it, 8.3?
They downgraded it for insurance reasons, but that was at least a fucking 8.3.
Right.
Like, fuck off if you think it was lighter than that.
The kind of freeway.
Yeah. You weren't there. You don't know.
Right. But that fucking cop sure was.
Oh, yeah.
So, Melbourne, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, not all heroes wear capes. If you learn nothing from this episode, I want you to learn two things. Number one, Shelby GT40 wipes his own ass.
This is true.
We know that because he put it in the comments. So thank you, Shelby.
From Big Daddy.
It is from Big Daddy. And number two, that's why we'll keep you, Shelby. But number two, and more importantly, is that Melbourne grows their heroes differently. This Melbourne man's quick thinking saved dozens during a 5.6, not 6.5, earthquake in Melbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, the hero is this gentleman right here in the long hair and the beard. And I would like Chuck, could you give Matt the play-by-play for our listeners during this 5.6 magnitude earthquake? Matt, help him out.
Okay. Looks like they're sharing sharing some snacks.
Oh, earthquake is coming. He grabs his big ass mug of beer.
Going back for snacks. Beer. Going back for another beer. Oh, grabs, pours all the beers, pouring all the beers in a big mug, grabs the other pack and runs out. Comes back. Fuck.
He's grabbing all of them.
We can still get more. It's not shaking too much. Wow. Wow.
He didn't even give a fucking pants pulled down. He's like, nope, just gonna grab the beer.
Oh my God.
I got the beers.
Get the fucking beers.
Oh my God. Speaking of Australia, quick funny thing. We're at the beach today, and now my daughter says no like an Australian. She goes, "Oh, nar."
What? She says, "Oh, nar."
Yeah. Oh, nar.
Nar. Okay. Well,
it's funny.
But here's the thing. I will say that is a younger generation thing. My daughter and her friends came up with that a long time ago because apparently this younger generation watched a fucking Australian TV show about mermaids, and so they all say no as nar.
Nar, yeah.
Watch the internet. It's a thing.
That is true.
Guys, we have to. We have lots of segments to bring back, but namely Big Joke Energy.
Yes. That's the main one we need to bring back.
Someone sent me a present. My sweet father sent me a present, you guys. I literally got a hard copy book in the mail of dad jokes.
Amazing.
My father sent me a book of dad jokes. We're bringing it back.
Fuck yeah.
We should just be dad jokes. We should do a full segment of just dad jokes.
Full segment?
All right.
Oh,
we'll see you in the locker room next time, assholes.
Yeah, we should go now.
We should.